The McElroy brothers are not experts, and their advice should never be followed. Travis insists he's a sexpert, but if there's a degree on his wall, I haven't seen it. Also, this show isn't for kids, which I mention only so the babies out there will know how cool they are for listening. What's up, you cool baby?
1, 2, 3, 4. It's the start of something beautiful. A small acquaintance has blossomed, it's ripened into a precious friendship. I could have never seen what was coming for me. Hangs at the skate park, hangs by the beach. My life, it feels like
Hello, everybody. Welcome to My Brother, and Me, an advice show for the modern era. I'm your oldest brother, Justin McElroy.
What's up, Trav Nation? It's me, your middleest brother, Travis Big Dog Wolfo, Vroom Vroom, the Heater, award-winning McElroy.
Hey, Trav Nation, it's me, your sweet baby brother, 30 under 30, media luminary, Griffin McElroy.
The Avengers will return.
Next
summer, the Avengers are back. I watched this trailer. They're all there.
Everyone.
They're all there.
Even the dead ones.
Even the dead ones are there.
And because you know why? We got to stomp Dr. Doom's ass. Dead-ass Captain America got too old and died from it. And even he is like coming out of his grave and he's doing just fine. He de-aged 50 years. He looks like sexy-ass Chris Evans again. And he's ready to beat Dr. Doom's ass because it's got to get beat.
I'm just real PO'd.
All right.
Because they must have found my fan fiction. It's 1,200 pages long, in which they all get together. Everybody's back from the dead.
Yeah.
Everybody's back. And if I go see this movie and Ben Grimm is kissing Dr. Doom, and Captain America is kissing Mjolnir, and then I'll know it's straight plagiarism.
If I walk folks through, the opening scene is Captain America and Spider-Man and the Hulk and Iron Man on 4 beach chairs. And they're sitting in 4 beach chairs. And then Spider-Man wakes up from his dead sleep and he's like, guys, we didn't save the world. Dr. Doom's not dead. And they're who's Dr. Doom? And then Iron Man's like, he's right. Job's not done. We gotta kill Dr. Doom. And that's how the trailer starts.
If you remember, I know it's been a while since it came out, but in Endgame, everybody's all in we gotta stop Thanos. The Infinity Wish made half the world die. But but do you guys remember in Endgame, almost the whole movie, Spider-Man's going, but when are we gonna get Dr. Doom's ass?
When are we gonna get to Dr. Doom?
We have to kill Dr. Doom.
I've heard about this guy from Moravia or wherever, and I'm ready. I'm locked in. I'm ready to shoot. I just need a ride over there.
And Tony Stark was like, "Do you mean my secret twin brother? Yeah, he's evil as fuck."
Don't spoil it.
Okay. And so then they call the doctor, and the doctor shows up in his TARDIS and whisks them away to Moravia. It's
Travis,
straight.
This is your fan
straight
fiction
out of my
again.
story.
You got. I don't know that they're going to adapt it quite that literally.
We'll see.
Remember when Dr. Doom was at the end of Endgame, and he had he took out a cigarette, and he was like, "Forgot to kill me, bitch," and then he flicked this cigarette at the screen.
I remember that.
That was, man, I was kind of yelling. I remember all of us yelling kill Dr. Doom. Why did he kill Dr. Doom?
Come on. This is going to become a bigger problem.
This is a huge problem. Job's not done. Kill Dr. Doom.
We got Scarlet Witch, and we got all these little side projects where they're there's this other guy. Don't throw another guy on there when we haven't settled the Dr. Doom issue yet.
And at the end of every preceding movie was another post-credit scene of Dr. Doom smoking a cigarette, flicking it, and saying a different thing. I'm thinking I'm back. Flick cigarette. Yeah. And then they do the next movie, and they would end with him being guess who? It's me. Here's Johnny. And he'd smash through the door. And they just kept doing that.
The one
that kept doing
even
it.
on TV shows, every TV episode had a post-credit sequence with Dr. Doom.
Did you see the post-credit on the one that really bothered me the most?
Yeah.
was at the end of Wonder Man. Ben Kingsley knocks on the door and he's like, hello, it's me, the Mandarin. I'm here to kill Dr. Doom. And he's got a knife and he's like, please answer. And he's like, oh, well, no luck. And he walks away. I was like, that's the worst try you guys have done yet. It feels like you're just checking a box at this point. Like, yes, someone attempted to kill Dr. Doom, but it wasn't successful.
And I mean, we've been waiting for so long at the after credit scene in Avengers had, Loki goes down and then Thanos shows up and he's like, guess I'll do it myself. And then immediately after that, there's another end credit scene where it zooms even further out and you see Dr. Doom and he's smoking a cigarette and he's like, you're not even ready for this shit yet.
Yeah.
And
I'll let him do it himself and then I'll do it
I'll do it myself. I do like in this trailer, they have to set the stakes. They're like, this is going to take everything we got. This would be a miracle if we can face this, our mightiest foe yet. And it's like, that's a dude. That's a dude, and he's wearing armor. I'll grant you that. There is some issues, I think, with his defensive capabilities you guys are going to run into. But the other one was a huge alien who killed half of the
with
universe.
Magic stones.
You're telling me that this guy,
this guy on the board?
physician, this armored physician,
pipsqueak.
is going to be tougher than that? I don't know, guys.
Why didn't we kill him?
When they're like, this is going to be our toughest one, just cut to the Fantastic Four being like, we beat him by ourselves all the time.
All
Kill
day,
him again.
guys.
Kill him as many times as you need.
What do
Kill
you
him
need?
today,
Like,
kill him tomorrow.
Get a big magnet. He's fucked.
Get a
huge
get
magnet.
Magneto.
Kill
Hello,
him.
Magneto is in the trailer. Magneto's in the trailer. Zip. He walks up. Hey, what's up? Grip. Grip. He goes like this. Scup. Like a Dr. Evil. Zip it. He does one of those, and he just like a can.
The first scene of the movie, the second scene of the movie, because they do a flashback to Dr.
the
Doom
beach,
saying, forgot to kill me, bitch. And then the first scene of the movie is Magneto and the Fantastic Four both get something in the mail. It's like, sweepstakes winner, you won an all expenses paid trip to Hawaii. So they immediately go to Hawaii.
They
first
leave,
thing.
yeah.
They're not in
Yeah.
it. They
They're not
can't
in
help.
it.
But
like
this is why
They
I've been
do
telling
cameo. So
Yeah, they'll
Yes.
cameo
They'll bring him
for
out.
$100 a pop. Just one birthday message, it sucks. For a cameo. Listen, this is why I've been telling people you gotta watch Daredevil Born Again. Because the first episode of Daredevil Born Again, Kingpin kills Dr. Doom. And then if you watch all 2 seasons, and then at the end, Vincent D'Onofrio was like, and I'll tell you one other thing about my city. Zip, unzip. It was a costume. He was Dr. Doom the whole time.
Right.
And that's why that's when I was like,
Who did he
okay.
kill in the first episode?
Did you not kill him the first episode? And it turns out he didn't. It was actually Kingpin was killed, and then Dr. Doom made a Kingpin costume and wore it for 2 seasons. Made love to his wife.
Oh, wow.
As Kingpin, as Vincent
And you would
D'Onofrio's
think she would
Kingpin.
be so confused because, Vincent D'Onofrio, she would be in the act of making love with him, but she would hear the jingle jangle of his armor inside the skin.
Oh, P.S. Sorry about accidentally recounting the plot of Wonder Woman 84. I didn't mean to hard pivot into that, but I accidentally did just turn this into Wonder Woman 84. That is
Dr.
basically
Doom's
the plot
so
of-
strong. Dr. Doom's so strong that even in the DC universe, we got Batman versus Superman, and there's the scene where Batman's like, well, at least I'm not fighting Dr. Doom.
Yeah. And he and Superman agree.
They
And
agree,
Superman's
like, yeah, he
I'd much
beat our
rather
ass."
fight you in armor
Way,
than
way,
Dr.
way
Doom
more.
in armor. And they're like, that's what bonds them. And they're like, oh, we're both afraid of Dr. Doom. Maybe we're not so different, you and I.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the lines. I'm excited for all the lines. This trailer had a lot of lines.
Yeah.
I'm excited I want to see Shang-Chi up there saying it looks like this is going to take all 10 of my rings. Like cool shit. Like I think I'd be good at writing lines for the superheroes to say in the Avengers movies.
I think we should also throw our hat in the ring to design the popcorn buckets.
Hell
I have
yes.
So many ideas. Dr. Doom's mouth wide open.
Yes.
The Thing's mouth wide open. Spider-Man's mouth wide open. Mystique turning into White Widow with her mouth wide open.
Yeah. Kevin Feige, and he's got his shirt stretched out like this, and the popcorn is in the shirt, like you're eating it out of his stretched out shirt.
Yeah, or
And
you can just put money in there.
You can put money in there if you
And
want
that goes
to.
straight to Kevin.
Straight to Kevin. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people watch that trailer and they're like, I don't know, this doesn't seem very cool. And that seemed like a good moment to remind everybody that, comic books are not cool. They're not. This is a good time. Remember where everybody was like, I guess the nerds inherited the earth and everybody likes geek stuff. maybe it's time for us bullies to rise again. You know what I mean? Like maybe it's time to remind everybody that like, hey, this nerd stuff is for nerds. It was for nerds only.
There was a period, I believe in the late 90s, where I think Superman got hit by an energy blast that separated him into two separate energy-based Supermans.
Both
one that was like all blue energy, all red energy. That went on for a really long time, you guys. So you need to know that comic books can sometimes be super dumb.
It's nonsense. Yeah, it's all kind of nonsense.
We got spoiled by a generation of almost all like pretty competent action blockbuster superhero movies. It's not going to be that again, but there's going to be lots to like. The lines.
The buckets.
The buckets. I didn't see Groot in this one. I know he was in The Mandalorian and Grogu, but I didn't see Groot in this one.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that
Griffin, that was a treat. I tried to tell you.
No, every tree in movie, because I saw lots of trees in Wonder Man. Yeah. I was like, that's Groot, that's Groot. They're all connected. It's like that big baobab farm, I think, that's down in like Florida, where it looks like thousands of trees, but it's one tree. All trees are Groot.
I bet if Groot went down to the mangroves, the swamplands of Florida, and plugged in, that would be like a nonstop just orgy for a big plant. Just one shared root system just going fucking hog wild.
He comes back with an accent that's like vaguely appropriative. You're like, I don't think so, Groot.
Yeah.
Okay, you lived down there for 2 weeks. Calm down.
That'd be Groot. I hope they have a Groot in this one.
I hope Stephen Groot's in this one.
He could. They can swap Stephen Root.
He can do anything. He's my favorite actor in the world. He can do anything.
He can be anything.
Dude. Comedy, action, drama.
I will tell. I have not been deeply invested in the Marvel verse since Endgame. I've watched some of the stuff since then. Some of it's been pretty cool. But
Wonder Man are great.
If the movie ends with Dr. Doom taking off his mask, it's not RDJ like we all expect, because he came out on stage during Comic-Con, was like, "What's up? I'm Dr. Doom," and yet they're kind of dancing around that in the trailer, which is wild, guys. We all saw the news. If instead Dr. Doom pulled off the mask and it was Stephen Root under there, and it was a huge twist, a huge gotcha surprise.
And he's like, I am Root. Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking great. It's Stephen Root from Widow's Bay.
Not too late. Doesn't come out until next year. You could do reshoots.
Yeah, pretty sure it's this year. Get
Get reroots. There's time for reroots. Just get him in there.
Awesome.
This is an advice show. We take your questions. We do our best to answer them. That's it. I've been LARPing for almost 7 years now. Continuously. I've had a ropey LARP for almost 7 years now, and my character has become well known and respected in the game, taking on several leadership positions and often called upon when help is needed. And while I feel very lucky and grateful to hold these positions, I now spend most of my games in meetings and negotiations and can barely make it 10 steps in any direction before someone needs me. I truly love what my character does, but I also miss the shenanigans I could get into. My character wasn't important. Brothers, what are some simple ways I can bring more fun and mischief in my escapism hobby without jeopardizing my character fantasy 9 to 5? That was from Pretend Politician in Southern California.
This is classic warrior to king kind of shit. You know what I mean? Robert Baratheon. You know.
The Barath.
The Barath.
He just wanted to get
I don't
out there.
remember the show much.
He just wanted to get out there and kill stags.
Yeah,
and
man.
Yet he had to get pulled into all this castle mischief, all this palace intrigue. I feel bad for him.
It's weird that their symbol was a stag, and he loved killing those bastards.
He loved it. He was his favorite.
This is why Chris Gaines exists.
Okay.
Oh.
This is why Chris Gaines exists, because Garth got too imprisoned by the country music industry, and he needed somebody without all the expectations. This is also why Chaddy exists. Chaddy is my alter ego.
Oh.
When the shackles of being daddy are too much, when I can't handle the burden anymore, I brush my hair down like this, and I'm Chaddy. And Chaddy,
that is all Chris Gaines did. That is all
Chaddy,
Garth did.
And Chaddy doesn't care about the rules. He doesn't enforce the rules. Chaddy's really cool. The kids can do whatever they want when Chaddy's around, and I don't have to give a shit because I'm not daddy. I'm Chaddy. I'm a completely different guy. Sometimes I'll hit on Sydney, and the kids hate it.
Okay,
Which
yeah,
doesn't make sense, right? They know. Right.
You've
but-
developed your own cool stepdad.
Yes, I'm my
Yeah.
own cool stepdad. And anytime it's getting like to be the stress of parenting is too much,
Yeah,
I can
Chaddy
leave.
shows up. Yeah.
And
How
Chaddy
does
can
Sid?
be here.
How does Sid feel about Chaddy? How does Sid?
Sid probably. Chaddy's cool, has never washed a dish. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, every
Yeah.
girl thinks they want a Chatty, but at the end of the day, what you want is daddy. At the end of the day, but Chatty can be helpful when you just need a break from the expectations, right?
Yeah.
This could be your little fucking shitbag rogue that everybody
man.
hates, even you. You hate most of all this little shitbag rogue running around stealing people's socks, throwing them down a hill, you know? But it's
Yeah,
you.
that's what they do in LARP.
You could even go like vigilante, right? Where Bruce
Cool.
Wayne, he's helping through all the proper means, right? Donations and charities and stuff. And then you have a masked version of your character that no one knows is you. That's out there. I don't know, putting people in stocks. I don't know
Okay.
what the
Well, I mean,
punishment
you're touching on something that I think could be extremely powerful. It might actually be a good idea. I've never LARPed, so I don't know how normal this is for a LARP. But I have to imagine. I mean, professional wrestling is LARP fighting, basically, right?
Yes.
And that's not to denigrate it. I think it's a beautiful.
No, I
craft,
think
beautiful
LARP
art,
is
and it's great.
medieval pro wrestling. Yes.
Right. So it's time, it sounds like, if everyone depends on you and holds you in such high esteem, the slingshot effect of the heel turn, that
Oh my
you could
God,
bust
that's
out right now
good.
would be fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Just like Tony Stark is bitten by a radioactive
Suit of armor.
Eastern European gentleman, and then becomes Doctor Doom. You too must become the villain that these people then will band together to kick your ass because they are all hurt because they all needed you and depended on you so much.
Like,
That's
I don't know
good
what happens.
stuff, actually.
I don't know what happens next in Dune, but I feel like something like that is going to happen in Dune. I don't know
Yeah,
Dune, but I've only
shit,
watched the
dude.
first two Dunes. But if I look at a little bit of the third Dune, I think something like that is going to happen with Timmy Chimmy. I'm a little worried.
Timmy Chimmy is an unproblematic fave in that movie, dude. I do not know what you're talking about.
What
When you
an
roll-
interesting. By the way, what an interesting timing on that to like have your character.
He should have said,
I
"Oh
just
man,
can't
his
see him
timing
as a
was
villain. I love Timmy
yeah,
Chimmy too much.
his timing was just a bit off, dude.
It's a
If
bit
he-
off, man. Could have rode that Oscar wave and then just.
and then started talking shit about the ballet, buddying up with more than one of the sharks from Shark Tank. Like, then we're all like, actually, wait a minute, Timmy Chimmy. We'd buy him as a bad guy.
Griffin, in pro wrestling, how often does a heel turn get blamed on like an evil curse or like magical possession or something?
My dear, sweet summer child, half the time.
Yeah, that's why I asked, because I was going to make it a statement that like in LARPing too, at any moment, the curse can be broken. You can go back to your good self and blame everything on the curse, unlike pro wrestling. And then I thought, wait, I think I know just enough about pro wrestling to think magic is involved.
There was a story arc where I think Bray Wyatt famously can hypnotize people. Like, if they want to do a match between two people who are best buds, they used to just be able to get Bray Wyatt out there and hold up his lantern, and now all of a sudden, you know, Alexa Bliss is bad now. Like, they
Hold up
used to be
his
able to,
lantern?
yeah, he had a magic lantern. Bray Wyatt was the fucking best, man. No one's ever done it like Bray.
God, wrestling rules.
Wrestling is very, very good. I'm pretty sure that when John Cena like freaked out and went ham on Cody Rhodes, that was also a magic. There was a supernatural element to that. I think it was the smoke monster got him and made him do all that bad stuff. And then he retired to have an incredibly lucrative television and film career, and he wasn't like exercised or anything. He just kind of was just like, all right, guys, thanks. It's been fun. I've been John Cena. This has all been play pretend. I wasn't actually hypnotized or cursed by Bray Wyatt's magic lantern. But I'm off to
John
movies
Cena
now.
hasn't been in a Marvel movie, has he?
John Cena has been in a Marvel movie.
Which one?
I don't know, but it seems crazy to say he hasn't. Marvel movie.
Well, because he was in Peacemaker. That's DC.
Oh wow, no, he's never been in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. There's got to be. He must have done something.
Because everybody's been in it.
Yeah.
They keep asking Adam Driver. He keeps saying no.
I love that. I saw that quote from an interview where Adam Driver's like, yeah, they keep asking me, and it's like a standing invitation, and I just keep turning it down. And it's like, I think it was actually Kevin Feige was talking about Adam Driver, and like, that's cool. Can I say that too?
Yeah.
They keep trying to get me, guys. They keep trying to bring me in. They want me to.
I've never agreed to be in a Marvel
I have
cinematic
never,
movie.
ever greenlit, put the rubber stamp on that.
Never once have I been asked and said yes.
Because I need practical. I only work practical. And if they're gonna put my head on a big, strong CGI body without my permission, I don't play like that.
I also only shoot on 35 mil. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't do digital, I think. So if you want to put me in a Marvel movie, it's all going to have to be on celluloid, screened at like indie theaters. Yeah.
Did you guys know that when Mark Ruffalo showed up the first day of shooting for Avengers, he painted his body fully green, and they were like, "You don't need to do that. We have a computer Hulk that we can do.
We
We'll be very
already
big."
talked about. We can't just randomly go back and start talking about Avengers again, Griffin. We've already talked about
You're right.
Avengers once today.
You're right.
We can't.
You're right. No, you're right.
Have you guys been watching Big Brother?
No.
Never
neither.
Once.
Me neither. Me neither. But I saw a commercial for Big Brother this season, and I asked my friends John and Risty about it because they watch Big Brother.
Yeah.
And I said, guys, I saw a commercial in Big Brother where there's portals. Is this accurate? And they're like,
Wait,
yeah.
what?
This season, it's about time travel. And I was like, what are you talking about? And then I got distracted. So I went searching on Reddit, and I found a post about this season of Big Brother, right?
Yeah.
And I just wanted to, I'm hoping people can fill this in for me because I wanted to share it with you guys because without context, I don't know what I've been missing. This show is unwatchable. This is from the Big Brother Reddit. Big Brother has had some wild themes in the past. It's no coincidence that the next most crazy one was the time laser. But they have taken it to an absurd degree, and there are some issues here that I feel are too big to ignore. Firstly, let me say this is not an indictment of the dining table time machine or timetable. I don't question that BB-tonium exists. I don't question that BB-tonium exists.
Yeah,
that it can be used for time travel, or even that Enzo is the one who was able to develop it.
Yeah.
These things are all unbelievable, the last most of all, of course, but they can be accepted as truth. We will even hand wave them being able to get camera footage across time and space.
Yeah.
The problem is in the framing of the reality icons that they recruited with the timetable. Why would you need to go back in time to invite a teenage Angela to a future season of a show that doesn't yet exist? Especially knowing that she will already have been on the show. Especially knowing that she will already have been on the show prior to this season without any meddling. Couldn't they just ask her a month ago if she wanted to come back? You don't need a time machine.
Guys, it's my constant
Don't need a
secret
time
fear.
machine for that.
It's my constant secret fear that dope shit is happening in these corners of pop culture and entertainment that I can't possibly be watching. I watch every episode of American Ninja Warrior. I can't also watch every episode of Big Brother, and I hate that there's secret great stuff happening.
This is why we need fucking Gogglebox here in America.
Okay.
Yeah, they watch
It's
or the
just-
soup,
Bring it back.
for God's sake, or the internet or TikTok, something, you know?
I just need to see normal people like me reacting to wild shit sitting on their couch. Not like, and don't get me wrong, I love YouTubers who do videos reacting to wild shit.
Love YouTubers,
But I want just sitting on a couch and seeing someone go, what the fuck is that? Sure. That's what I want.
Sure. I'm sure that's also on YouTube for you if you like it. I'm sure there's lots of different, there's like a cozy reaction.
but even that's too much. Like
Too
I need
much.
I need
You
a
need just a
pill
TV.
or something.
The
Yeah.
only way this makes sense is if the meddling truly is necessary, i.e., the letter not only includes instructions to come to this season, but also information about how to ensure she is cast on her original season after the show does come into existence.
That's cool.
Maybe it's true that time travel is the only reasonable explanation for Angela being cast. Actually, we should go back to that icon question. Does this imply that Angela was intentionally acting unhinged in her first appearance to make her worthy of her spot in the future?
This was guidance.
This is all
from her future self.
I do find it unlikely this plan
out.
would work, though, based on how she destroyed the letter without even reading it. Clearly, this is meant to be a second reference to Back to the Future, along with Enzo hitting his head and unlocking the secrets of time travel. However, it makes much less sense for Angela, as there was the exact opposite of a grand adventure or camaraderie between her and the players before her departure.
God damn it.
What is this show about?
It's about time travel. Obviously, terrifying thing that requires in-depth analysis would be that if she goes time traveling and immediately dies, and the show doesn't end, the players don't panic. They just gleefully go on. What's worse is that Julie...
I've watched a lot of reality shows. I've never seen someone suddenly die on one.
What's worse is that Julie doesn't even consider going back to save her. Julie, the host... I think they're talking about the host of the show. Julie doesn't go back to save her. She just goes on to find a replacement. The lawsuits would be incredible, to say the least. How can I take it seriously if the story isn't taking itself seriously?
Yeah.
Justin, are there comments reacting to this, like, in a shared way? Or is this one of those, like, creepypasta, I remember a scary TV show from when I was a kid that doesn't exist?
It's a back room.
No.
Is this a back room?
No, this is not a back room. This is just a regular Reddit post. If I could just... I'm almost done with this one. By far, the most egregious error, in spite of all this, is how Julie can even use the timetable right now. It's shown to travel with the players, and they haven't come back yet. So there should be no table for her to use. Yeah. No producers or cameramen are shown sitting at the table. So we can't say that someone else took it back ahead of the players. I guess they have a second identical timetable.
This fucking rules, man. I gotta become a part of this community.
Identical timetable that production wheeled in and put in the exact same spot as the original for Julie to use. The existence of multiple time machines raises so many questions by itself that I can't possibly get into.
One Big Brother time machine. Okay.
This is easily explained.
Okay.
If you go back, right, then the table just sits there until it's in the present. It's the same with the DeLorean. Read a fucking book.
Okay, if you don't move it, then it eventually will make its way back home. That's interesting.
It's the same table. It's just now, I don't know, 20 years older.
Yeah.
Or you made two of them, because if you're going to have a time machine, why wouldn't you make fucking two of them? They always need a second one.
I would definitely always have a second time machine, because how many times has it happened that someone's been like, uh-oh, now we're stuck in time?
Right.
Good. Have a second time machine, you dummy.
I'd
made one.
I'd leave a note with you guys to be like, hey, I'm stuck in the past again. Yeah. Come pick me up.
You need a spotter.
I'm not going to watch it. I'm not. But, like, thank you for the update.
I'll read the novelization.
Yeah, when they adapt it into, like, McDonald's toys, I'll check those out.
Sure.
Let's take a quick break. Let's head to the money zone. And,
do it right.
We'll do more.
It's better with you.
You know, you walk around your home, your place of living every day, and take a look and really ask yourself, does this feel like you? Does this really feel like your space? Is this a space where you've really put your stamp on it? Do you love the things in there, and do they make you happy?
Is this
every
a simulation?
Day? Things can't make you happy, but some things can. You know what I mean? That's an interesting way of thinking about it.
Yeah. Money can't buy happiness, but it can buy some happiness.
It can buy things that make you happy.
Sure.
I wanted to spend more time outside this summer. So I used Wayfair to find a lovely outdoor table for my family to use when we eat dinner outdoors. And so that's facilitated a lot of happiness in my life, because I said, hey, I want this space to reflect me. I want this to feel like my family, and Wayfair made it really easy. They have seating, they have grills, appliances, storage, lighting, rugs, decor, whatever you need. It's there. You can get it at Wayfair. And if putting it together sounds like a pain, they got delivery. They can handle installation, even assembly. So I think it's going to make a really pleasant experience for you. I was very pleased. It arrived quickly. I think it's a really good quality table, and I'm a big fan of it, honestly. It's been out there for Now it's been a year, actually, since I got that table from Wayfair, and it is just as lovely as the day I got it.
It is a great table.
It's a great table. Are you ready to upgrade your home for way less? Head to wayfair.com right now to shop all things home and get your space ready for less. That's WAYFAIR.com.
I have a confession. And I don't know if Warby Parker wants me to start out with this energy. This isn't ad for Warby Parker. But I've been wearing Warby Parker frames pretty exclusively now for a very long time, for years and years. And I needed some new glasses, and I had the thought, should I get out there and see what else is happening in the world that is not this trusted brand that I rock with like so hard? So I went out. And I looked at I went to some glasses businesses and I looked around and I tried some stuff on. I couldn't find a lot of stuff I liked. And then the stuff that I thought looked all right was like $1,000 goddamn for one pair of glasses everywhere I went. They were like, let me think, 1,000. Pretty much all of them, just outrageous prices and not a lot of great selection, especially for a gentleman with who has a carriage of head that is larger than.
Yeah.
Medically appropriate. And you know what I did? I went to a Warby Parker brick and mortar, which I had never done before. I'd done all like the shopping online and doing the home try-on program, which is great. But I went into one and I tried on some frames. And I was like, how much are they? And they were like, not just a normal price, but a better than normal price. And I realized like, I don't need anything else. I just need Warby Parker.
Is that your full confession, Griffin?
That's my full confession, is that I was tempted. I was tempted. Shit. I was tempted by the fruit of another. I was tempted by the fruit of another, but then I found out that there actually wasn't any good fruit, and the fruit that was there, the wrinkled, pruny, shitty fruit, cost $1,000.
What's that? There's traffic?
Just tell me to wait until the end of the episode, because I need to get this. Actually, I'm doing besties right after this. If you could have them circle back around 12:30, that would be great.
Do you want like a coffee or anything, Griffin?
Yeah, that would be great. I'm rocking the Santiago extra wide. I really like this frame. It's just $95. These glasses.
Wow.
Can you believe that? And it's like a dual color. It's like tortoiseshell up top, but then like blue, like baby blue to complement the peepers. I got another pair coming, more Buddy Holly style. Very excited for those to come in. I got sunglasses from Warby Parker. Genuinely, like really great designs that look really good. And the price is just fucking unbeatable, gang. It's so good. And you should be using it too. Also, every time they sell a pair of glasses, they give a pair to someone in need. That's like, they don't say, hey, someone in need, do you got $1,000? They just give them the pair, like no questions asked. They've distributed over 20 million pairs of glasses through the Buy a Pair, Give a Pair program.
Dang.
Warby Parker. It's all I need right now. Buy one pair of glasses and get 20% off any additional pairs at warbyparker.com/mybrother. That's 20% off any additional pairs when you purchase one pair at warbyparker.com/mybrother.
In 2026, our comedy podcast, Sawbones, is one of the most reputable sources for medical information. Does that make me feel great? No.
No, me neither. But I do like to think we're doing our part in making sure that we're fighting the pseudoscientific misinformation that has pervaded modern society.
Yeah, but we're doing our part over here on Sawbones every week, a marital tour of misguided medicine. It's not all serious stuff. We're still getting into all the wild, weird ways we used to try to heal people over the years, but we're also trying to keep tabs on the evolving situation.
Yeah, we can talk about drinking raw milk and eating mummies. It's Sawbones.
That's right. It's Sawbones. It's every Tuesday, and it's on MaximumFun.org or wherever you get a podcast these days.
On Judge John Hodgman, the courtroom is fake, but the disputes are real.
Brian would say, I'm the Gumby of this family. He's just not.
Claiming to be Gumby is an un-Gumby-like claim.
No, it's just Gumby and I being our authentic selves.
So what's your complaint? Too many sauces?
There are no foods on which to put the sauces.
Have we named all the sauces on the top shelf yet? Not even close. You economize when it comes to pants.
Truly, it's not about the cleanliness of the pants.
Well, why isn't it? This is what I want to know. Judge John Hodgman, fake court, weird cases, real justice. On MaximumFun.org, YouTube, and everywhere you get podcasts.
I recently began working as an educator at a wildlife rehabilitation center / museum in the Bay Area. eventually I will. That's an interesting combination because I think that if the rehab doesn't work out, you can just stuff them and be like, "Dang, remember Hawks?"
Yeah, sure. The museum part of it, a zoo/museum. There's a pipeline there that no one's talking about. Yeah.
It's a very like that uses like all the parts. Nothing goes to waste with that.
No,
Either
like,
that or it's unconnected. It's like we have all these beautiful paintings, and these fucking hawks tear them to shreds.
Yeah.
Just
what were
absolutely
we
combo.
thinking?
Eventually, I will have the opportunity to train with one of the raptors, birds of prey, and I'm really hoping to be paired with a one-eyed hawk named Odin. When I told this to my boss, she immediately said, "Oh, nobody trains with Odin. He's too grumpy and unruly." Brothers, how do I convince my boss to let me live out my childhood dreams of developing a Free Willy-esque relationship with this grouchy yet lovable hawk? That's from Bird Brain in the Bay.
It's been a while since I've seen Free Willy, but I don't remember it being, oh, Free Willy, he's grumpy and angry. I don't remember it being
yeah. No one fucks with Free Willy.
That guy? Ooh.
I am glad that there was a part of this question where the question asker said, I'm really hoping to be paired with a one-eyed hawk named Odin. I am very glad that they had a one-eyed hawk named Odin at the rehabilitation center/museum at which you work. Otherwise, you would be about to come to your boss with a completely unreasonable request. we need a
train
hawk.
a one-eyed hawk named Odin. Well, we don't have that.
We don't have that.
Well, I'm willing to put in the work.
Find a hawk. Get an ass. Dude, the next part's going to be...
Rename a klutzy one. I mean...
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Hope for the best.
Hey.
You could start wearing an eye patch in a show of solidarity.
Like, you think they gave the hawk an eye patch?
I think that'd be cool. I think it'd be nice to give a hawk a little eye patch.
Well, when they're doing the falconry, they put a little blinder on it to start off with.
Yeah.
Right? And then removing. Go. So this would just be half as much.
Now, I will say if that would affect a hawk in the same way that it affects humans, I do think you need a certain amount of depth perception when diving downward at the ground at 75 miles an hour to scoop up a little field mouse or something.
You'll be his eyes. Like in How to Train Your Dragon.
Stop.
Hey, yeah.
Odin, stop.
Slow down.
The mouse is down. Go down. The mouse is down.
Down. Not that down. Oh, fuck.
We'll
I'd like to train a no-eyed hawk named Odin.
I'd like to train a one-eyed, no-boned, deboned hawk.
Oh, it can take the talons out too? Fuck, that hurts.
Shit.
Take his little fucking nails out. God damn, Odin. Shit.
I'd like to train a penguin.
I want to train a really nice salamander that can fly.
Do you know what this is? I don't want to be a pessimist. I try not to embody that energy in my life. But this reminds me of every time I pass by the Sword in the Stone at Magic Kingdom. Mm-hmm. And there's a part of me that's like, they don't give it to guys like me. I understand. No. And I'm not going to build a whole platform around that. I don't have a type 5 I'm going to do about how they don't give it out to guys like me. But I do still have the thought of like, what if I am?
You gotta be careful, y'all. We gotta be careful when we're wearing black t-shirts because like anything can and will be used clipped against us. You gotta be careful. Fair.
Okay, well, I'll get low so you can't see. Let me raise my desk up. I see the Sword in the Stone, and I think, what if I'm the special chosen boy for today? And I never have. I've only done it like once or twice before I realized, like, nah, I'm just embarrassing myself. I think if this works out for you, life-altering, life-defining achievement.
Wow.
I tamed the skies. I tamed the one-eyed hawk named Odin. He was too surly and unruly for anyone else to fuck around with. But now he is my familiar.
Partner.
He's my partner.
I think
He's
that's
my best
important.
Friend.
Tame. I would take Tame out of it.
Take Tame out of it entirely. Odin's not going to like it. If Odin hears you say that, the margin of error here is non-existent. If you fuck up once in front of Odin, it's done. He is not going to forgive you.
You're going to need to treat Odin as an equal, which is a problem when it comes to ordering lunch and you take turns. And like one day you get tacos and then the next day you're eating moles. Like that's going to be a problem. But like that's the kind of commitment you need to have.
Required.
I think you're missing the step where you have to get the boss on board first. Because if you just open up the cage and Odin flies away and you're like, well, shit. You're going to get in trouble. You got to have your boss's permission. I think first you got to win Odin over.
Okay.
with just little treats when nobody's
you
looking.
think that's all
and
it's
then
gonna
you go to
take
the
is
boss
just
and you
some
say,
treats?
"Boss, good news. Watch how much Odin likes me." And they'll say, "Good job, Dustin. I'm proud of you." But we have had complaints from the other staff that Odin has become thick and swollen with Vienna sausages.
Leaden, they've called him.
He's become leaden. He no longer takes disguise because he's become so swollen with Vienna sausages. And I'll say, "I don't know anything about that." And they say,
Yeah,
"We've
he's
seen the
addicted
cans
to
in your
cigarettes.
car. We've
He
seen the cans in your
smokes-
car."
He smokes cloves constantly.
Every day I
Did you?
give him 15 cigarettes. I've gotten the hog addicted to clove cigarettes. I started out hotboxing him.
Yeah.
Some bitch won't smoke him himself. I'm trying to work it into the show. Honestly, boss, you can forget the museum, forget the conservatory. This is the all singing, all dancing, all smoking Odin show.
He blows the smoke
One-eyed,
rings and then
one
flies
lung.
through them. The kids are going to love it.
That's awesome. He can talk. He can only say cigarettes.
He doesn't fly.
He says two things. He does not fly. He doesn't fly. He doesn't hunt. He goes squam, and he also goes cigarettes, and he goes.
The kids are going to love it.
The kids will love it.
I'll tell you what worked for my man Ash Ketchum. When Pikachu didn't want to play along with him and become his familiar, then Pikachu got fucking jumped by a bunch of Spearows, maybe even a Fearow, and got fucked up. And then my man Ash had to steal Misty's bike to get this little guy to a Pokemon Center before he actually died. And from that moment on, Pikachu was like, that's my duty, save my life. I would do anything for him, I'm ride or die. You need to save Odin's life, and I don't see a way to organically have that happen without you also causing the thing that happens that endangers
You're going to
his
have to
life.
hire some birds to attack.
Yeah.
And might I suggest maybe cut out a little bit of the middleman. Just step in and kick the other birds' asses. Don't wait for them to kick Odin's ass and then save him. When he's like surrounded, you step in, the two of you go back to back.
Cool.
Right? And you like kick all these birds' asses.
Yeah.
I don't suppose it would be ethical to promise him a cybernetic hawk eye, would it? Like if you
Ethical?
said,
Well-
like I could, if you cooperate with me, I know some of the greatest scientists in Austria, and they've been working at the forefront of like hawk technology.
Yeah.
And maybe we can help you out.
I worry it's a bit short-sighted.
You're not going to get anything from me for that.
Okay. Because then eventually Odin will expect you to deliver on that. He's going to ask you about it a lot.
Yeah, you can only sort of dangle that over him for so long before he's going to start asking.
Feels mean. It feels mean now that
It
I've
feels mean.
sat.
Give
with
him
it,
your
but
eye.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
It's not
Big
going to be
old
the right
fucking
size.
mad-eye booty
Or as
looking
good.
piece of
Yeah,
shit.
but
That'd be cool. If I saw a hawk with one human eye, I'm ready for, if he rolls up to my spot, I'm
Yeah.
going to say, what's the prophecy, dude?
Yeah,
like, you've
dude.
got
What's
if
the
you got
prophecy?
one big bulging human eye, you got a prophecy or
What are you
an
doing?
omen,
You
dude.
doing an MLM? You want to be the president of my HOA? What's your deal,
Yeah,
man? I'm
what's your
in.
deal,
Whatever you're
dude?
doing,
I'm in.
I'm in.
Yes, thank you. Awesome.
I want to munch.
Squad.
I want to munch. Welcome to Munch Squad's podcast within podcast, profiling the latest and greatest in brand eating. And this week we're going to be talking Stray Kids.
Stray Kids.
Yep.
What did they do?
We're going to be
Did
talking
they
about
do pump up kicks?
We're going to be talking about Stray Kids because BBQ Chicken is launching a new Feel Crunch chicken in partnership with K-pop star Felix.
Feel Crunch. Okay, so
So it is called Feel Crunch Chicken is the name of the new menu item, which is, let me check, good. I like it.
Yeah, Feel Crunch
that's
Chicken
good.
is awesome.
Feel Crunch
Yeah.
Chicken is good. I like to say it, and I
Is
would
the
order
play
it.
on words Felix, but it's Feel Crunch?
I have no idea. It's launching a new menu item, and this is lowercase b, period, lowercase q. That's the name of the place. So when I say BBQ, I'm talking about a chain, okay?
Right.
They're launching a new item, Feel Crunch Chicken, in celebration of its new partnership with Felix, a member of the global K-pop group Stray Kids.
Can I say I love the wording of that as though the partnership and the chicken sandwich are separate thing. We've partnered with him, and in celebration of that partnership, we're putting out a sandwich.
Right. This isn't like, yeah, that's exactly right, Travis. Whatever we're going to do in this partnership, this is more of a smashing the champagne bottle on the ship. Yeah, on the partnership.
He actually has purchased a couple franchises that he's going to run, and we're really excited about it. So we put out a sandwich.
Now, let's talk. Do you guys want to learn about this? Is kind of like interactive. Do you want to learn about the chicken or Felix? Which do you want to learn about first? You're going to learn about both, but what do you want to learn about?
I feel like learning about Felix first would be much more
give me some context.
important.
Okay.
I know about chicken. I know chicken.
You know chicken. So Felix is a member of Stray Kids and it has been with the group since its inception, I believe. So Felix appeared on the Mnet survival show Stray Kids, a show which ultimately allowed him to debut as a Stray Kids member. He's a member of the main dance line of the group, which is a subunit currently referred to by the group and its fandom as the Dance Racha, which is a play on the name of Stray Kids production subunit 3 Racha. Now, I will say that he is a really well-known influencer in the world of fashion. He has cultivated an experimental image, according to Wikipedia, embracing color and accessories, including bags, jewelry, glasses, and platform sneakers. He has partnered with Louis Vuitton and a lot of other big-name fashion, even made his debut during Paris Fashion Week in 2024 as a runway model.
Eating a big old sandwich.
Big sloppy
Now I'm going to tell you about this chicken, guys. This new flavor is made with a sweet and savory caramelized onion sauce and then topped with golden crunchy flakes, creating a unique combination of flavor and texture.
Flakes of what?
Flakes that, you can't just say a texture of flakes.
A color, a texture, and flakes.
Yeah, guys.
Tell me what the flakes are from.
Yeah, guys, I know.
Is it gold?
Yeah, guys, I don't know. It's out there, though. You can get it. They began a soft launch of Feel Crunch Chicken at the select company-operated locations across the U.S. on July 7th. And then the new menu item is officially launched on July 16th.
Okay, it's there.
A longtime fan of Korea's finest fried chicken, Felix has often raved about BBQ Chicken's menu items, including the crispy crunch butter chicken and the sweet and savory Jamaica Soteok Manna chicken. Now he's excited to help bring beloved Korean flavors like Feel Crunch Chicken to the U.S. for fans to experience for the very first time. As global interest in Korean culture continues to grow beyond streaming screens and onto fast casual menus across the country, BBQ Chicken wanted us to find an opportunity to celebrate its authentic space in both, said BBQ Chicken U.S. spokesperson. Felix has a genuine obsession with BBQ Chicken, which makes him the perfect fit for this brand ambassador role.
Have we heard from Felix yet? Because so far it sounds like just a lot of people talking about how stoked Felix is to be doing.
They swear. It says, quote, Feel Crunch Chicken was actually handpicked by Felix himself. And it highlights different elements of his favorite BBQ chicken flavors. Mm-hmm. We're excited for his fans and other BBQ chicken fans to taste it for themselves.
Does it say in there, Felix would say all this shit himself, but his mouth is just perpetually full of our great crunchy chicken. He can't talk right. He can't come to the phone right now because he's slamming a chicken sandwich.
It was available at my U.S. location, but it wasn't on the physical menu. I had to show them the ad on the website and ask if they had it. They had a picture of Felix on the wall. It certainly was crunchy.
What are you reading right now?
Reviews. Just the reviews. Just the reviews of the product. I just had this today. It was so delicious. My family loves spicy food, and I had an amazing kick. Very crunchy, say the reviews. Extremely crunchy.
I put a link here in the chat to an image that might be the most clear example of photoshopping, like these two separate entities of Felix and the plate of chicken. For you see, they've placed it in such a way that makes it seem as though his hand has been swallowed by the plate of chicken.
Like his hand is turned into it. Like he's like he's the Terminator, the silver Terminator who can shapeshift his body. He's turned his hand into a big plate of the crunchy, no joke, the crunchiest chicken I've ever seen.
It looks so. I have a picture of Felix with the chicken. This is the promotional image that was shared with this story. So this is it's Felix swears he likes the chicken.
He swears he likes his chicken.
He likes the chicken.
The wink makes it seem like I'm not really eating this.
I don't really like
Just
chicken.
kidding.
It also seems like they're all trying to get a clip, like a noise of the crunch.
Of the crunch, yeah. The one-of-a-kind crunch feel crunch.
I've
That's what
got to
this
stop
says.
talking about fried chicken this close to lunch. I feel like I've started to get in this groove where it's like I make myself so hungry and it's like 11 o'clock and I've still got to do,
If you want to do a follow-up, I ate the popcorn chicken. I ordered it and ate it right after the thing.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was okay, but Justin is correct. It wasn't the popcorn chicken of our youth. It
Was
lacked,
that KFC? Who
It was KFC,
okay.
yeah.
It lacked any kind of variety. It lacked the, this has been fried in such a way that it's terrible for you kind of feeling that I crave.
Yeah.
And I got some hot wings in there, too, which I used to love. No flavor, all chemical heat.
Nothing's good.
Nothing's good anymore.
The brand partnership with Felix will continue beyond the launch as he will serve of the face of the brand.
That's serve
awesome.
of the face of the brand.
He's the face of it. If you go to BBQ Chicken, there's a big picture of Felix, and then it says, "This is my chicken. I made it." This is how these things start, by the way. In 50 years, no one will remember Stray Kids. No one will remember their music. All they'll remember is chicken magnate Felix. It'll be Felix's BBQ, and people will be like, "Did you know this guy used to be in K-pop before he became the world's biggest chicken guy?" It's true. That's how it happens. Look at Kenny Rogers. You know he used to sing?
That's crazy. Yeah.
Before he started roasting chicken?
Look at the Colonel. He used to be in the Army, I think.
Yeah.
Look at Randy Moss's Into Juice. Did you know he used to play football before he started running a juice place? It's true.
Those are the only two things he's known for.
Look at Coach Bobby Pruitt's Steakhouse in Huntington, West Virginia. Did you know he was also the coach of the Marshall University football team and not just the runner of Coach Bobby Pruitt's Steakhouse?
Did you know that Papa Shack used to be a basketball player, not just a pizza man?
Well, he was an actor first, and then he was a basketball player.
Oh, yes. I always forget about his turn on the stage, trotting the boards.
How about another question?
Yeah, absolutely. One of my close friends works at a fancy restaurant as a server. I recently hung out with her and her coworker, the dang sous chef, who mentioned they needed a line cook and offer on-site training. Naturally, I asked if I could drop off a resume for the position, but before I could even print out my resume, I was told I'd be staging in the kitchen.
I learned about it from The Bear.
I believe it's the bar.
The bar.
I've only had one cook job at a failing sports bar before this. How do I show up and keep their expectations proportional to the amount of experience I have, while also expressing genuine interest and willingness to learn? I really need the money. I got laid off from my last job, and this 2025 Civic won't pay for itself. That's from Lily Location Hunter in Las Vegas.
I love this.
Location Hunter.
Often people will be like, how do I impress them? And what you've done is said, how do I keep their expectations proportional to the amount of skill that I have, while also showing that I'm dedicated to getting better?
It's
and
interesting.
We can handle that.
It's interesting. I hope you get this job, but you do have to understand that this particular technique was developed to catch people like you. Like, this is the thing. The reason they do it like this is to keep,
you were wise to write us. You've
I want to help you beat it,
identified the
because
trap.
I don't know them. I only know you. But this is why it's like this, right? So you have to do it because they want to try to. I think what they're trying to get is somebody who can do it. And who knows how to do it, maybe.
But you run the risk of getting a really experienced person who's stuck in the ways of like, this is how I learned it in my old job. It doesn't fit in. You can come in just a rough lump of clay, right? And you're like, I don't know what I'm doing. And that's perfect. Shape me. I'll learn it however you want me to, because I know nothing except like potato skins and like onion rings. And if
Nothing
you want
to forget.
those.
Nothing to unlearn.
Yeah, I could do that, but
no
I'm
bad habits.
Here,
no habits.
No habits at all.
Do you get paid for staging? I thought that was just sort of like an on-the-job training.
It's a volunteer position.
So the learning that is going to happen there will be your only compensation. So if you think about it that way.
So everybody in the kitchen gets paid except for the stage?
But yeah, you don't stage forever.
I think some places pay staging, but from what I understand, it's like the lowest sort of position because you're just kind of learning. You're learning the ropes. You're not.
And if the bear is correct, it's like a week. It's not like
it's
you
like
a
week, and you
for a
learn
year.
everything you need to know.
God, they got to find a lot of stagios. Then it's like 52 stages a week, a year. I mean, that's a lot of.
You're
staging
to then hire them full time, if I understand correctly.
Okay. Yeah.
Or they're just on the job training because another restaurant has sent them to stage.
Can you show up the first day of staging? You've got bandages all over both your hands. You say, "I was playing Mario Party with the boys." And
with my one-eyed friend Odin,
and
he got real pissed.
I did the thing with the analog stick too hard, and now I have terrible blisters all over my hands. That way, when if you do a bad job cooking, you can say like, if it weren't for these Mario Party blisters, you could say like, just wait till I get my cast off, and then I'm gonna really rock ass. You might be let go by that point, but at least you have sort of plausible deniability.
And the fact that they just straight up were like, don't even need a resume, come stage. They think you're cool, right? Like a big part of getting any job is seeming like someone that people would want to work with, right? They wouldn't have invited you to come stage if they weren't interested in hiring you.
Now that desire may be somewhat diminished when they observe that you cannot do the job you're being hired to do.
Sure.
It's a good start. There's worse foundations to build from.
Maybe you've got skills from your job working at a failing sports bar. They've gotten too fucking highfalutin. They keep reaching for that Michelin star. They're not getting it because there's something missing in the kitchen. And do you know what's missing in the kitchen is heart and a love of the fun of food.
A diamond.
You show up, you're like, what about buffalo? You guys forgot about buffalo wings. You forgot about mozzarella sticks and dipping sticks.
Yeah,
and then
dude.
they're like, what if we incorporated our high concept, high touch, high cuisine technique, but we did it with some mozzarella sticks and buffalo wings. What would
we put out a bowl of like old nuts that people can eat while we're making their food. And without being asked, I went ahead and cut up all of these celery and carrot sticks.
Yes.
So you can just put that. I filled some ramekins with ranch.
I got little pre-proportioned baggies, so I just throw them at people as they go through the chicken line.
Yeah.
I'm renaming the place, by the way, to Chicken Line. Hope you like it.
Cool.
I own this bar now. This is the weirdest bar rescue. It's not a bar? Okay.
Not a bar.
It's been undercover boss this whole time. I've been your boss.
Yeah.
Did you know? No, that's not how undercover boss works. Sadly.
I think it is. I think undercover
I'm pretty
boss.
sure I do. I've never seen it, but I do think that's how it works.
I've been your boss the whole time now.
Thank you so much for listening to our podcast. We hope you've enjoyed yourself. Hope you learned something. Hope you grew a little bit as a person. Thank you so much for sticking with us. Hey, listen, if you like video games or me and Griffin, The Besties, our video game podcast that I used to be on, Griffin continues to craft. The Besties Live on Broadway is happening October 9th at the Town Hall in New York City. You can get your tickets now at bit.ly/besties on Broadway.
Come see us. We're going to talk about games.
Also, I'm going to be at Gen Con this weekend. Yeah. As you're listening to this, I'm doing a Dungeon Crawler Carl, like our actual play role-playing game Friday night with a lot of really cool people, including Matt Denneman, who writes it, and Jeff Hayes, who does the voice work for the audiobooks. And so I'm going to be in that. Sunday morning, I'm going to guest as an NPC in 20-Sided Tavern. I'm doing a bunch of other stuff. We'll post the schedule and everything, but come see me. Come hang out at Gen Con. Griffin, what are you reading there?
Oh, you've caught me reading the Adventure Zone story and song graphic novel, the last entry in our adaptation of the Adventure Zone Balance saga that is out now, and you can get at bookstores where fine books are sold or at theadventurezonecomic.com. This book is the biggest book ever written and has more pictures in it than any book ever illustrated.
That's true.
By Carrie Peach, who is at the height of her power, and I'm so proud of it, and it kicks so much ass. If you like Taz Balance, you got to read it. You simply must. It's the best thing we've ever done. So proud of it. Hey, we're going to be doing Clubhouse next week also. when you're hearing this. So join us on Tuesday. And every Tuesday on YouTube at the McElroy family, we do Clubhouse, and we also do a bunch of game stuff with the Super McElroy Brothers product. And we all do a bunch of different like individual streams. Justin's doing a retrospective of Tim Curry. Travis, are you still playing Timberborn, Trav?
Well, after this, I'm going to stream some Stardew Valley. I got a like chill game sesh going.
Kick-ass. I'm keeping a catalog of every video game I've ever played called Every Game Ever on Fridays. So we stream a lot. Follow the McElroy family on YouTube or McElroy Entertainment System on Instagram. You can find out when all that stuff is coming. We also got merch over at McElroymerch.com. Travis has a beautiful little butterfly.
I have a 3D printed butterfly that I can throw. It's very fragile. Yeah.
It's cute. I don't think it'll make a great... Do you have something cool you can throw it at that it'll make like a more resonant sort of sound? Yeah, so put the iHeartRadio award right next to the microphone.
Yeah.
Like right, as close to the mic as you can get it.
Off the...
And dink it off that. Yeah. But can you lower your microphone so it's like right next to the trophy?
Well, but I still need room to throw it.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, no, it's a small window, but you got it. Here we go.
Yeah.
You fucking completely missed. Do it again.
Okay.
I need that dink.
It turned in the air.
I need the dink,
Where the
Travis.
fuck did it go? There it is.
God.
This is a podcast.
Here, I'll do it from under the desk.
Okay, but throw it hard, though. I need to hear that. I need the dink.
Griffin? You don't think I know?
Do you?
There we go. Woo! There's that dink. That was more of a dank. That was
My
cool.
name is Justin McElroy.
I'm Travis McElroy.
I'm Griffin McElroy.
This has been my brother, me. Kiss your dad square on the lips.
It's better with you. My life, it's better with you. My life, it's better with you. This is true. It's better with two. My life, it's better with you.
Maximum Fun,
a worker-owned network
of artist-owned shows.
supported
Directly
by you.